So you've been on keto or paleo for a while, and or you are starting to do keto and paleo, and the scale is just not moving, and you're getting frustrated, or you're doing dirty keto or not doing it right, or you're not in ketosis, or you're getting older and you're just realizing that things just don't move the way they used to in terms of your diet, in terms of your health regimen, whatever it might be. Well, you're at the right place. So, welcome to our station. Make sure you hit subscribe, the notification bell. I'm Steve Klein. This is my wellness quest. I had some serious health issues where I almost died taking Advil, vomited blood. It went through me in two different ways. I was in the hospital. Thank God they thought I had cancer potentially or an ulcer. I didn't have any of that, but I did have a hiatal hernia and I did have some other issues. They made me get on Nexium for 10 years with lots of side effects, including bone loss, and it was not good. I'm still dealing with it. The good news is, and the good news is, if you're hearing this, you can relate to this. Let me know because I'm off of that and found a natural way to deal with it with high impact ginger, turmeric, and muscadine and more. So if you can relate to that, please put a comment down below and make sure you hit subscribe to the notification bell and come join us on our wellness quest. Tonight, I'm here with my team members that joined the wellness quest. We all are working on our individual wellness, and you can too. It's totally complimentary. The more the merrier. Some come in on the calls and they can, and we're going to talk to the different people from around the world. It is the 4th of July weekend on July 5th today, Sunday, the day after that. And we meet every Sunday, usually at 7:30 East Coast time, United States, but this is being taped and it'll air on the station. It'll premiere on Monday morning. So when you hit subscribe, you'll never miss a beat. So tonight, I wanted to share some things because we had a lot of chat last week from one of our team members here, Lucy, who's new to the challenge about how women are treated with health and or when they're in pain, they're kind of ignored. And the funny thing was, there's another gal on the team that runs her own wellness quest named Melissa, who's a friend of mine, and she's been having issues losing weight and has been chatting about that, about the scale. We all understand the scale's one thing. I try not to look at it too much myself. I would advise the same thing. It's about your wellness. And when you do keto or paleo, it's really about your inches. Now, you could also be what they call skinny fat. You don't have a weight issue, but your fat, your intestinal fat's fat, which is the kind of stuff that kills you. So this stuff applies to you too in terms of changing your eating regimen to be healthy and not to eat the bad things so you don't get clogged arteries, of course. So I did a presentation tonight just about different things, and I was having a conversation again more in detail with Melissa, and she's a friend and a team member, and I know she'll be listening to this, so a big shout out to Melissa. And when I was explaining to her about changing the diet, okay, she said, and I said, well, you know what will happen is you will lose weight quickly. And she said, I don't want to do that. And I said, I understand that. It's just a result of you changing your diet, and it's a healthy thing. What the end goal is the end goal is the long-term vision of how that works, okay? And that's always important, okay? So with that said, okay, I want to I don't know who Imagination is, by the way. I want to know who's on my calls. So I may need to delete you off if I don't know who you are in a second, but I do want to share my screen. I'm gonna take you out. Who's that? Is that Walter?
Louis,
Oh, Mike. Hey, Mike.
Louis,
Perfect. Thank you for saying that. I didn't know who you were. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. You're good.
Louis, yeah,
What was that?
Louis. My name is Louis.
Oh, Lewis. Lewis. I thought it was
Yeah,
Mike.
yeah,
Okay,
Louis.
perfect. Perfect. Great, Lewis. Good, good. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry. I didn't hear you.
yours. Yeah.
Perfect. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna mute you. Yeah, I just want to make sure I know who's on here. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen. Let me go to my host tools. Oh, hold on. Wrong one. Share. Okay. I did a quick what just happened here? Oh, share. That would help if I hit that. Let's go here. Let me go to here and let me do. Where's my? My mouse just disappeared on me. That's weird. Oh, okay, let me go here. Okay. For some reason, I lost my mouse. Oh, here we go. Okay. So keep your body guessing, okay? It's great to you know, be on strict keto as I have, right? But then sometimes you want to shake the system up a little bit. Let's say your goal is you plateaued on your weight loss and it's just not moving, okay? You may want to change your routine up a little bit, okay? There are certain things that you got to always watch out for. And I always say consult your doctor. I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm just giving you some examples of things that we're doing and we're kind of being accountable to each other. And we're also trying to encourage each other, right? To create, different movements for your weight loss. Okay. So, changing you might want to do juicing. You might want to do the egg diet, which has choline in it, which I'm about to do, the cabbage soup diet, which is great. And, whole food, it resets you. Okay. So tonight's goal is to learn how a healthy variety can help us stay engaged, nourished, and consistent without chasing perfection. Again, I cheated on this weekend. I don't know about you guys. It was July 4th. I did cheat. Am I quitting? As my walk said, no, I'm not quitting my wellness journey. It happens. And that happens. Nothing's perfect, right? So I'm not a doctor. This is for educational purposes only. Okay. Uh, Nutrition is personal. Needs are personal. Anybody with diabetes, liver, kidney, pregnancy, eating disorders, medication use, or medical conditions should speak to a qualified healthcare professional before major diet changes. Always. Tonight's healthy talk. No shame, no perfection, no crash dieting. Choose progress and listen to your body. Now, I wish I could move this thing. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Nope. Doesn't let me. Okay, I'm not going to be able to read all this because I can't find my mouse. Okay, why changing things up can help? Okay, well, the routine can become automatic. When we eat the same way every single day, we may stop paying attention to hunger, portions, fiber, hydration, and food quality. We're human, right? Variety brings nutrients. Different foods bring different vital nutrients, fibers, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Okay. A planned reset, okay, and again, I don't have that in front of me to read it of what I wrote. It just changes and resets everything and re-triggers, let's say, the weight loss issue, okay? But also on a healthy way of living, it resets what your body might need at that time, okay? So variety is not magic. It supports consistency when it's done wisely. So obviously think and let's talk about it. Okay. Different tools for different purposes. There's no single plan that has to be your forever plan, right? Keto, which I'm a very big fan of, is low carb, more fats, okay, steady appetite. It's really 2 to 3 times the good fats over protein. A lot of people don't realize that. Like I say, when I go to the Brazilian barbecue, it's the opposite for me because I'm eating too much protein. It's good, but I know it's not what I should be doing. I can't do that all the time, but it does happen, okay? The cabbage soup diet I like because I've done it before. There's a lot of fiber in it and stuff, and it's a lot of vegetables, and it's a short reset. And I want to say, and I don't know the science behind it, but I think people lose like 10 to 20 pounds pretty quickly. It is a quick weight loss. But again, I think it's a reset for your health as well as it detoxes you too, right? The egg focus I like because the protein in really good quality eggs and the choline will exist with the soft-boiled eggs, okay, or the poached eggs. And 4 a day or more is great for a fatty liver with the choline amounts, is what they say. And it's a short-term structure, although there are people that go on it for 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. I see doctors talking about it, and I don't know all the science with that. Like I said, consult your doctor, but I do know that it works. It's also good for the brain, for brain fog, essential fatty acids. When you're on keto, a lot of times you lose muscle. It's good for the muscles as well. So it's good to reset your different diets, okay? The whole food days, balanced meals, color, protein, and fiber. Juicing is always great. Okay. But again, if you're a diabetic, you got to watch that too, because it raises your sugar levels depending upon what else you're eating, right? But juicing is really healthy. And of course, it does other good things too. Like, a lot of times there's phytonutrients in there, like we have in our galaxy and also in our muscadine. And walking is amazing. As you know, I go walking live each and every day, right? And I suggest that you do that too, as long as you hydrate. And that's so key. Okay. So keto, the low carb tool, okay, for some people, appetite control and fewer sugar swings, okay, but I really feel a big difference on keto. I really think it's the best way to eat, keto/paleo overall, okay, but lower carbohydrates, healthy fats, moderate protein, non-starchy vegetables, hydration, and electrolytes, so key. And remember, you can get electrolytes from some natural things like celery has really good electrolytes. And also our water drops that we have, the alkaline water drops have amazing electrolytes in them. And that's always key when you're doing keto or any walking or anything you're doing as well. What you want to watch and not to ignore is your vegetables. Don't undereat your protein. You need to have a certain amount of protein, but don't overeat it either. Avoid keto junk food type traps. Like there'll be labels that are like, what do they say? Semi keto or light keto. I forget the wording is, but it's not really keto. You have to watch some of those labels in the stores. Listen to energy and digestion. And a change up may mean adding a higher, I can't remember what I wrote there. I think, um, you know, not necessarily protein, but what was I looking at? The fibers, okay, is really important. Okay. Okay. Juicing is the positives of it is more fruits and vegetables, okay? But of course, you got to watch the sugars when you do that. Hydration support, nutrition variety, and a mental reset. Balances wisely. Add protein somewhere in the day if you're just juicing, obviously. Keep fiber, soup, salads, whole vegetables. Watch high sugar juices, like I said, combinations. Use as a short reset, not starvation. You never want to do that. The egg focus, protein and choline, okay? Why eggs come up? Protein helps fullness. Have you had a couple eggs, you get really full? It doesn't mean have the eggs with toast and potatoes. No, that's carbs, just the eggs, okay? The choline supports normal liver function, like I said. And also, the high impact turmeric is amazing for your liver as well. Just, is the curcumin that's in it. Easy to prep, simple short-term structure. Research snapshot. NIH notes choline is essential, and deficiency can affect liver health if you don't have enough of it. Okay, so that's always important. Okay. Cabbage soup diet, a short reset. Okay, why people use it? It's low calorie density. It's warm. It's filling volume. Lots of vegetables. It's really simple to make, and it's good for you. Add protein if needed. Don't starve yourself. I was pretty full on it. Use it for short term as a balance, as a reset. Okay. So we always talk about our ginger turmeric muscadine. Okay. And you guys know that's the base of everything. And when you take our stuff, it's high impact. Okay. Our ginger and turmeric and muscadine, everything at Juva is not lab test once, but twice by independent labs. The soil where it grows is all organic, everything. If you open up the capsules, you can eat it. It's real food. It's raw. It's the whole root. It's amazing. And you get great results. They did testing of other ginger and turmeric on the market, and they took it to labs. At times they found out it was dyed rice, believe it or not. So it's insane to some of the stuff that they found out. Again, you can look at the research and also do your due diligence about ginger, turmeric, muscat. I won't say ours, but I'll say other studies on PubMed.gov. And also Wake Forest University did a big study on the muscadine seed oil, a $20 million study, and the muscadine capsules as to what it does. But we know the ginger helps digestive support, general wellness, evidence. It's the strongest ground for nausea. If you ever go on a cruise, it's when you're on that, you feel amazing. Helps with GI symptoms. Broader effects are still being studied, but there's so many things from fat loss to boosting your immune to, like I said, my acid reflex. It's unbelievable. And that's why we start, like Lucy just placed her order, and we're going to start her off at a certain amount and increase it as we go. And when you're on this regimen of the ginger, turmeric, muscadine capsules, and the muscadine oil daily for, let's say, 3 months, 6 months, and down the road, you will see big differences as you track it. And we go through your health surveys. The turmeric has curcumin in it. We have a good amount. Research suggests support for healthy inflammatory oxidative markers in some studies. If you're on a blood thinner, you got to talk to your doctor. That's the only thing that does thin your blood. That's the only issue on that, okay? But it is about your medicines, and you should talk to your doctor about that. Only thing. The other thing is the myth about people saying black pepper with your turmeric. Well, you don't need black pepper when you take ginger with it because ginger is in the pepper family. So you don't need to do that. That kiboshes it. But if you want to change some things up with your reset, right, you can always take a couple capsules of ginger, a couple capsules of turmeric, make what they call turmeric milk, and you can add some heavy cream into it, boil it for like no more than 10 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes, and it changes it a little bit and might hit it in a different level into your bloodstream. Again, I don't do that much. I usually just take it with my food and water, but you can do things to reset things and to track you as we're all different in terms of our wellness quest journey. Okay. Muscadine seed oil in the skin. Okay. Muscadine grape product provides phytonutrients compounds. Wake Forest University, like I said, the research is unbelievable. They say that it helps people with their hearts, with heart issues. It helps with blood flow. It helps with digestion, weight loss, immune support. It can help you grow your hair. Women put it on their skin. They look younger. It's amazing. I was chatting with Melissa today, and I was talking about a thyroid issue, right? And again, the M-Phi oil, if you take a little bit right in your hands and then you put it like this up on your neck, you put your neck back 50 times, it goes into your thyroid. It can possibly wake it up a little bit, possibly, okay, but it also helps you with the chicken neck that people have called tech neck when they're on their computer, they're looking down all the time, which a lot of people are, and they don't want to look wrinkled and they want to look younger. The muscadine seed oil and the muscadine is so far on the ORAC score in terms of reversal of the anti-aging process. People put on their skin in a week, they look 10 years younger. It's unbelievable. But just by ingesting it, that'll happen as well, because in natural healing, what happens on the inside is what's going on the outside. Okay. And again, this is all stuff that I learned and all stuff that I've been taught by naturopathic doctors, but I also have experienced as well on what I'm saying. Okay. The 4 pillars of food that changes and the daily support that you need with the ginger, turmeric, and muscadine. Ginger, again, helps with digestion, nausea, the GI tract. That's from research. Okay. And again, ours is high impact. So it's like nothing else that you've had. Okay. This is from, human trials. And again, you can look these things up on PubMed and do your own due diligence. Turmeric, healthy inflammatory response. The curcumin, turmeric, okay. It suggests improvements in some inflammatory and oxidative markers. Muscadine, polyphenols, and antioxidant focus. The great muscadine compounds are studied for oxidative stress. Vascular markers, human evidence varies. Okay, of course. I don't know what the next one says. I can't see it. Of course, I wrote it. But anyway, okay, how to know if a change up is helping? Well, you want to track and you want to physically write things down, but you want to be aware of things as well. Look at your energy levels, okay? Again, things affect that. Like right now, we had a serious heat wave in Boston. A lot of us feel drained and tired because a lot of us got dehydrated. It was very heavy if you were outside, and that's one thing. But when you do keto and when you get the sugars down or paleo, you should feel an increase in energy when you get into ketosis and or one of those diets where you take things off or wellness focuses, if you will. You want to watch hunger, okay? Are you having stable or extreme cravings? the body is telling you something. And then you need to look at what you're eating and write down everything that you're eating. And it's a process as well when you get into that. Okay. Digestion, comfort, regularly bloating. Okay. Are you going to the bathroom a lot? Right? Are you having diarrhea? Are you having constipation? These are things you need to track and look at. Your mood, okay? Believe it or not. Are you feeling depressed? Okay. I mean, I was talking with another team member that said they started taking more vitamin D and they're feeling way better. So that's great. But they're also on the ginger, turmeric, and muscadine, which is absorbing things as well. Okay. And I can tell you it's that with usually with people who are depressed with magnesium, okay, like or a blend like our Nutra HG, but also our B vitamins, which are very healthy and very good, like our Zing product. Okay, and there's also B vitamins in our Rejuve Plus, which also has niacin in it, which helps with blood flow as well in a different way. That's what I was talking with Melissa about today. And there's also some B vitamins in our Nutra HG, and it's very important and it helps you with your mood. Sleep, are you getting enough sleep? 7 hours a night at least. Okay. And are you being consistent with stuff? Okay. Always key. Simple 7-day change up challenge I'm going to give you guys. Okay. Pick one. Okay. Keep it sane. Don't make yourself crazy. Okay. And keep it simple. Okay. And check in with the team. Again, it's just doing a little bit better, okay? Nothing's perfect. Option one, 2 whole food meals per day, protein, vegetables, and water. That's the best for a balanced start, okay? Option two, 1 produce, heavy juice or soup protein or fiber. Again, keto should be in here too. Best for produce boost. Or option three, start taking a 10-minute walk each day and hydrate, okay? And that's the easiest thing to do. And I'd love you guys to do that with me and join my walking with me as I go live every day on the station, right? I love you guys to do that. And you'll see some improvements on many things by just doing these things. And again, your health is your wealth. It really is everything, right? I tell people I'm a balloon artist or I make balloon animals. I don't want to look like a balloon animal, okay? And it's true. Okay. Keep moving forward, everybody. Change things up with wisdom. Keep your foundation strong. Stay connected to the team. It's always key. And tonight's question, what is one healthy change you want to try this week? So let me stop the share to escape that. Oh, now my thing is back. Okay. Now I know what the deal is with that, since I had it on the larger part of the screen. So let me remove the pin. And how did you guys like that, first of all? And what questions did you guys have? Can everybody hear me? Let me ask to unmute everybody, and then I'll have everybody check it. Belanca, I just did you. Donna, I just did you. Lucy, I just did you. And Joanna, I just did you. Michelle, you're already unmuted. So,
Hello.
hey Blanca, how are you? Good to
Hi.
see you. You guys
Same
can
here.
come on video if you can. I prefer it.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus, not right now.
no problem. No problem.
It's one of those days that you just
No
want to be
problem.
behind the
No
camera.
problem. No problem. So I don't know what you saw what you didn't see on there, but did you like that presentation? Did you have any questions about it or something that you wanted to work on? I know you're doing pretty good with your wellness quest as it is.
Well, I think this, like I said, this weekend, I broke the diet, not the diet, but your
Me too.
routine. I had more than I should have, but hey, you
We
live
all
only
did.
once, so back in
Exactly.
routine tomorrow.
Exactly. Exactly. Good.
Yeah,
Good. Good.
so happy fourth, everyone.
You too. You too. Did you have anything else you wanted to share for this week or anything that, and you're checking in okay and doing all those good things?
Yes, yeah, no, no, I don't have no questions for now.
You're still taking your ginger, turmeric, and muscadine. You're on it.
Yes,
Good, good,
correct.
good. Are you saying results with that?
Yeah, I feel more energized.
It's absorbing more than good.
Yeah.
We should look back at your health survey too, just to check. After it's been like 30 days or so on it, And that will be, and you can see some different results that you can actually physically see that. I know you're seeing results, but even more so. We can do that whenever you're
Definitely.
ready.
All
Okay.
right.
Awesome. Thanks, Blanca.
You're welcome.
All right. Michelle, did you have any questions on that? I know that you were struggling with some of your diet stuff too. It's another reason why I wanted to put that together.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing so much walking and exercising, and I'm not getting the weight loss that I want.
Right. So that's why changing the diet up is what the focus was, right? Focus
Yeah.
on one and moving to another and that kind of thing. And those are the kind of things I think are really good to do. So we can talk more about it. But did you have any questions about it, what I shared?
Um, well, one of the questions I had was uh kind of I'm interested in pinpointing
What was that?
what turmeric is good for, what's its
Oh.
purpose. And the same with ginger and muscadine.
What's the purpose of being on it?
Oh, wow.
Was that the question?
No, wait a minute, Steve. Just let me say something.
Sure.
No, what I mean was all right, so give me an example of what turmeric is good for. Does it clean out the system, your stomach?
Oh, yeah. So turmeric is good for a fatty liver. It's also good to keep your immune support. The ginger and turmeric, I always know as a combo, right? Good for sugar, good for nausea, good for blood flow, your digestive system, absorption to absorb nutrition when you're eating it. Okay, as we lost our absorption. Remember what I always say, and I say it over and over again because it took me a while to understand this from our mentor, Joanne and I had, and a few of us on here too. If you are driving your car, you're driving it over a bunch of nails, and you don't pull the nails out of the tire, you get a flat tire. So you got to pull the nails out, patch the hole up, fill it back up with air. That's your gut, your digestive system. All of us, since the Industrial Revolution, the GMOs, medications, and all that, bad foods, our digestive system, our gut is messed up. That's why they have all these products for sale for gut support. The most natural way of gut support that's been around for 2,000 years, but ours is just high impact, is ginger and turmeric, right? Muscadine takes it to another level. So it helps with absorption. It helps with digestive issues, which is an ongoing thing because we have all that damage we have. It helps with blood flow. It helps with so many things, inflammation, okay, and keeping yourself healthy and not sick. Every time I stopped taking it for a while, like say it only happened a couple times, let's say 4 days or a week, I literally get sick. When I take it, I don't get sick. I literally don't get sick. That's what I can tell you. So it's pretty powerful stuff, but your blood changes every 3 to 4 months, or I'm saying your blood. So when you have that in your system consistently over a course of time, that's when things build up. And that's why we look back at it 30 days, 60 days, 90 days to see what the differences are. But you got to be consistent with it. It's not medicine, right? It's a real health regimen to help with all that. So if you just did that alone, like Blanca started to do, and I know Joanne lives in Hawaii with a lot of ginger and turmeric, and she doesn't take that, so she takes this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And she's had stuff. Melissa's had stuff. Lucy just got on it. Donna's going to get on it too. And you see the results over time. It's one of those things you got to build it up in your system and keep getting educated. But great question. And I'm so glad you asked it because that's what we talk about all the time. And that's what it does, which is very, very important. I believe it's like life and death. I'm not just saying that, but I almost died. So I do have a story for that, right? So, I know most people didn't have that experience, thank God. But I can tell you, for me, I'm off of medication. I'm constantly working on it. Like last night, I cheated as well. Okay. I cheated 2 nights in a row, Blanca, just so you know, I'm admitting it. And Michelle, okay, my dirty secrets. Friday night, I had frozen yogurt with a friend. It was so hot. I was like, I don't care. Last night, I had baked stuffed shrimp, okay, which was not keto, right? That was July 4th. And again, I had decaf coffee and I thought I was going to get acid reflux. I didn't. Okay, I did take some extra ginger just in case last night. I didn't get it, okay, at all. Usually I would have been feeling like girded coming up, like I'm throwing up, and or heartburn. Every time I go off, I don't have that. I almost did, but I took enough. So that's what it does. It's in my system. So that's what I'm talking about. So everybody's a little different, Michelle. Obviously, you didn't almost die taking Advil, right? But we all have the same issues we're working on the gut and the digestion and cleaning it up and getting those nails out. So did I answer that question for you?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
You're so welcome. All right. Joanne, I just asked to unmute you. How is your week going?
Yeah.
Anything on the presentation you liked or wanted to comment about or anything like that?
I did like the presentation, Steve. And in
Great.
fact, I was screenshotting it, so I'm going to go back and look at it again.
Sure.
Although I know I can watch the replay, but
Yes.
I like to look at it things a couple times, a little clearer. I wanted to also say, what did I write here? Oh, I've added turmeric to my eggs.
Oh, yeah.
No matter whether it's boiled egg, poached egg, scrambled egg,
So you
you
cook
know,
it in it or you take it in the capsule?
I cook with
Oh,
it.
nice. Nice.
I added two, not a whole lot because
Yeah.
I'll put like maybe a quarter of a teaspoon
Sure.
in it, and I just blend it, and it's like adding salt and pepper. I'll
Flavor.
just add it. It
Good.
just adds a little bit. And you can't really taste it, but I know my mind tells me because of all these years that I've been taking the ginger into. And by the way, Michelle, it has made a great difference in my life as to where we get it from. Prior to our previous ordering it before, and now Juva.
Yeah.
And I studied because I had a hard time walking because of my lower back. I had lower back pain and shoulder issues and stuff. And so I studied it. I went on to Mr. Google and I asked, and he said to take ginger and turmeric. And so I went down to the health food store and I went to Costco and I bought a couple different varieties of ginger and turmeric. And it was like no difference because I was on a lot of ibuprofen for pain, whereas Steve was Advil.
Yeah.
So I was right, and many years. And because I was still working and where I worked upstairs and I was having a hard time climbing the stairs, but I did it and I needed a little extra for pain. And that's the ibuprofen just took the edge off, but I know you're not supposed to be on it forever.
Yeah.
And but I didn't want anything stronger. So, but what happened was I used to carry the ibuprofen in my pocket. And then I even after I went down to Costco and stuff and purchased the turmeric, and ginger, I still was taking the ibuprofen. So I didn't notice. 2 weeks later, I was introduced to this line of product. Do you know, it came quite quickly. And that day that I started taking it, when I got home that evening, I still had the ibuprofen in my pocket. It was just a habit of me carrying it with me because I didn't want to be in extreme pain. It's hard to function. And I was like kind of startled because I just took it because I listened and I said, I'm just going to take it and see. And then I didn't pay attention. And then that night, but when I looked and I saw that I still had it in my pocket, I was kind of floored. I said it had to have been, and so I continued to take it. And, and I guess depending on your situation, some people start off with different amounts and Steve will he guides us through it. And, but I suggest don't hesitate to take it. And I don't even take any extra anything for pain anymore. And it's been over 10 years or about 10 years. Kind of interesting. So that's what I wanted to say is that I add the turmeric. I'll open the capsule and I'll add the turmeric to my eggs. So I just wanted to say
That's
that,
awesome.
you know, um,
Yeah. But
but
it's
I
food.
don't have any questions regarding the challenge or anything.
You're doing good on
Um,
it.
we've been
You're
having
doing your
a
work.
lot of we've been having a lot of rain over here
Oh,
on the Big Island, and I haven't had a chance to really walk outside, so I've been using my stepper
sure.
at home and monitoring myself that way. Um, but I sleep well. But I notice when I do walk more, I sleep even better.
Yes.
And I don't get up as much throughout the night when I walk more. So it's kind of interesting. I'm just kind of monitoring myself that way.
Yeah.
So,
Very
but
good,
if I
Joanne.
can help in any way, if anybody has any questions, I
Sure.
um, have quite a few testimonies. Yeah.
Sure.
So
Thank you so
anyway,
much, Joanne.
you're welcome.
Awesome. I'm just going to mute you. Lucy, I'm going to ask her to mute you and just see if you had any questions.
It was interesting, Steve. I'm gonna go back and re-listen to the YouTube.
Yeah. Please
When
do.
I get the pill, I'm gonna start to do that this week.
Yep, good. We're
So,
gonna, like I said, when you get your package in, call
yeah,
me. We'll go through it again, and you'll get this regimen going. And I think, like I said, once it gets in your system, your bloodstream, after several months, you start tracking and looking, and you should see some results. Like I said, we have to take a good amount of it. We have to ease into it, but we have to take a good amount of it. But it works. It works. I swear by it.
and I'm also wondering with people in my family that have stomach issues or possible IBS or
Yes.
other immune issues.
Yes.
I'm wondering if
So it's interesting you mentioned IBS. So I know, Joanne, you're gonna laugh. Our mentor has some slides on that, which I should pull up, about what the ginger and turmeric does with IBS and different things. So there is information about that. But again, I'm not making claims because this is being taped. This is on YouTube. I'm not a doctor. This is information that is available on PubMed, and about ours being high impact, that we can back up on that. And you do your own due diligence of looking at some of those case studies, right? And that's the way to do
right.
it. We have to be careful what we say
Yep.
and claim, but yes, I think that will be a great way, experiment with them, but just make sure you do your due diligence. But we'll get you some information on that. I think I might have some old slides on that about IBS, Joanne. I think you do too. I'm gonna pull that out, and I can talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping if I feel a lot better that I could get my family on it as well.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that it's working for
Yeah.
me. I'll get my husband and my daughter on it.
You gotta take care of yourself, Lucy. You're working a lot, and
Yeah.
and when you're working two jobs right now, and you're doing that, and you're taking care of a family. You gotta take care of yourself, because otherwise, you get sick. It's no good, right? So
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
great, awesome. Do you have any
So,
other questions?
no, I'm gonna go back and look at. You're gonna
Perfect.
post it tomorrow, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
this
go
will
back.
air tomorrow sometime, either like 11 or 1. I don't know yet. But once I finish this, I'll save it, and I don't edit this, but I just put in my thumbnail and a description and all that, and it'll be ready to go. But it'll air tomorrow. It'll premiere tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. Donna, I'm asked to unmute you. Just click on unmute, Donna.
How are you doing?
Good, John, and yourself. I know you've been hot as well and working a lot. John does balloons like I do. So anyway, how are you doing so far on the challenge? And do you have any questions about what I just shared?
No, but I'm gonna try and that the cabbage soup. I love cabbage.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's good. I mean, and I mean, you definitely don't need to lose weight, Donna. But you might have intestinal fat. We don't know that, right? Most people, a lot of people do. So it's a healthy thing anyway to do, and I think it detoxes you, so it's a good thing. But again, I don't know all the facts on that exactly, because I've done it for weight loss, but I do know there's a lot of fiber in it, and that's good, right? So definitely check that out, because I don't know what your goal is. I don't know that you want to lose weight necessarily, but in terms of cleaning your system, I think it's good.
I love cabbage, so I eat a lot of it.
That's awesome. It's good for you. Absolutely. Great. I know we're going to get you on the ginger and turmeric and muscadine very soon, which would be great. And let me
Yes.
know if you have any other questions. And you're still walking?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How are you liking the challenge so far?
It's going good.
Good, good. This is your second
I'm
one.
enjoying work. I like learning things.
Good, good. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Did you have any other questions, Donna, or comments?
No,
Okay. Awesome.
no, I know.
Awesome. Well, you guys are doing such a great job. I'm proud of you guys all, and we want to keep going. And I don't know when the challenge finishes. I think it's in a few weeks, and that's over. And then we'll start another one in the fall. So it's only 9 weeks, guys. And remember, just check in on time. Look at your points. There's prizes as well. When you order, you do get extra points as well. And it's kind of nice. You don't know what you can win, but the biggest thing is we all win by being here and by being consistent with it and sharing information. That's the biggest win, right? And just do as best as you can with our crazy lives, because we all have crazy lives, and fitting everything in. Nothing's about perfection. It's just showing up as half a success and doing the best effort. And that's why I'm so thankful about the accountability of it, because I need it too. Okay. We all need it. Believe me. And we all need each other. So I love coming together and doing this. So I'm just going to finish off the call by pinning myself. So hold on a minute. Where'd the pin go? There we go. Well, thank you everybody for being here. And remember to like and subscribe, and hope you guys enjoyed our wellness quest. And again, in the description, you'll have my email. If you'd like to join, it's totally complimentary. The more the merrier. We all talk about different things. There's different people in here from around the world. Some just come to watch the YouTube station. That's okay. Some to join the quest, and some come to just check us out, whatever you like to do. And or if you like to do a natural health survey that goes through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion, totally complimentary. Please send me an email. Let me know where you're from, what you're trying to work on. Again, I'm not a doctor, not making claims, but I do work with some of them, and this kind of speaks to in a natural setting. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. See you guys soon, and over and out. And come walk with me daily live when you hit subscribe on here. Take care. Bye-bye.